Hello and a very warm welcome to Moneycontrol. India has just concluded its G20 presidency, and one of the most spectacular things about the presidency was the fact that it was a people's presidency. And how did that happen? That happened because India held over 200 meetings across 60 cities. One of the key things it showcased to the world was its upcoming and fantastic infrastructure. And I have with me the one person who's been responsible for driving India's infrastructure overhaul. There was a time when roads and highways would take decades, if not more, to build, but now they're getting done in record time. And a lot has been said about Mr. Gadkari, who's often been referred to as Mr. Roadkari. Mr. Gadkari, thank you so much and congratulations for putting together a fantastic G20 presidency. Everyone is calling it the India moment. I want to ask you, sir, the fact that we had such important developments coming out of this presidency. We have the economic corridor connecting India to the Middle East and Europe. Then you have the Biofuels alliance. What does India stand to gain from these very crucial developments?
Actually, frankly speaking, India is the fastest growing economy. And now Indian economy, the dream of our Prime Minister to make India Atmanirbhar Bharat, and the dream and the mission for India is how we can take it the third number as far as the economic development is concerned in the world. So today I feel that this G20 summit was very historical, and it is to be a great achievement for the government under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi ji.
Right.
The first time India is well recognized, well respected in the whole world. And two important things about this highway which we are going to construct, starting from India to Eastern Europe. It is to be a great thing. And the second important thing is the biofuel alliance between the 20 countries. Now, because of the fossil fuel, whole world is facing the problem of pollution, air pollution.
That's right.
Even in India, the 40% of the air pollution is because of the road sector, transport sector. And this is the time that we need to concentrate on alternative fuel and biofuel. And we have got the technology, very good technology with economic viability, that we can give the world this technology and this vision by which we can make world free from pollution, air pollution. And that is the reason that our biofuel alliance is going to create cooperation, coordination and communication between the stakeholders. And also there is a transformation as far as the research and development regarding the for different type of research related to the biofuel standards. And there will be understanding between the countries which is going to helpful to create this industry. Particularly the green hydrogen is the future fuel. The futuristic fuel is green hydrogen, and we have a lot of experiments on green hydrogen. We are doing hydrogen mission we have. At the same time, ethanol, we have the first world flex engine ethanol Innova with Euro 6 norms is launched in India. It is the first time in the world. And that is the reason with the flex engine using 100% ethanol, using ethanol in the petrol. Then we have the other alternative fuel, electric, methanol, CNG, LNG, and now also bio-aviation fuel from ethanol. We are planning to making it, and that is to be a great thing where aviation industry will use the bio-aviation fuel adding into their fuel. It can be a great achievement for the country. For this reason, the different successful practices, different technologies, and the different stakeholders, the research organization, the standards, because of the G20, this alliance, biofuel alliance, will be helpful for that.
So, any timelines you're looking at? By when do you think the aviation industry?
No, this is the process start. I feel that we are going to create understanding between the stakeholders, and there are some good things with the one country that can be adopted by the other country, and what is the good thing they have, they can give it to other country. So first time, because of this agreement, the cooperation, coordination and communication between the stakeholder regarding the biofuel is going to start. And that is to be a great achievement as far as the pollution is concerned, and as far as the way in which we need to reduce our import. The import of the fossil fuel is 16 lakh crore. The pollution is a big problem, economy is a big problem. And if we will be Atmanirbhar Bharat, we need to reduce our import and increase our export.
Any specific countries that you're hoping will play a more prominent role in this India's journey?
Actually, the Brazil is the country which have already got the leadership related to bioethanol.
Okay.
From last 40 years, they are making ethanol. And in their air force, for fighter jet, they are already at 22% ethanol in that.
Wonderful.
So we can take the technology from them,
Right.
and we can start in our air force, our aviation engines. So these are the advantage of this alliance.
Wonderful.
At the same time, from ethanol, they are making plastic, biodegradable plastic.
Okay.
There are a lot of new technology with Brazil. Then USA have got the technology for making ethanol from corn, and they have also got a lot of technology by which it can be useful for us. We have got the technology that we are making bio CNG and bio LNG from rice straw, popularly known as parali, and that is to be a great thing where we can help them.
Yeah.
So at the same time, we are in the process of accepting new technology related to green hydrogen. We can make green hydrogen from sewage water. We are the highest manufacturer of electrolyzer in the world. And at the same time, from organic waste, the municipal waste we can segregate, and by which metal, glass and plastic will be segregated. And with the organic waste, we can get methane, and from that methane in biodigester, we can get hydrogen, green hydrogen, or bio CNG or bio LNG.
Okay.
We are also working on value addition of CO2, and that can be a great thing for the world. So different type of models and successful practices in the technology related with the biofuel and alternative energy, alternative fuel. Ultimately, it is going to create win-win situation for all the stakeholders.
Right. I remember, Mr. Gadkari, you would come for a Moneycontrol Policy Next event in a hydrogen-fueled car. Now, transport is going to play a very crucial role in this anti-pollution drive to make air cleaner. I want to get a sense on where are we in that journey when it comes to electric cars. Tesla is wanting to invest in the country. What are the incentives that we are offering for automakers?
Actually, when the time we start electric vehicles, at that time the lithium-ion battery is really costly, and the rate was $150 per kilowatt per hour. But now it comes to $115. And due course of time it will come on $100. Then petrol diesel vehicle with the electric vehicle will be the same. Now we have just going for the tender for 10,000 buses on electricity. So there is a huge potential for that. And I feel that it is the time now we are expecting 300% rise in the electric vehicle.
300%. So automakers are interested in investing.
Yes, sir, there is a waiting list.
Okay. But sir, affordability is an issue. So
no, actually, if suppose you have a petrol car, your expenditure on 30,000 rupees per month on petrol, then by electric it comes to 2,000 rupees. We are planning to make an electric highway from Delhi to Jaipur, UR2, and by which we want to reduce the cost of transport by as compared with diesel buses by 30% less, with good comforts, business class and everything like airlines. We can give that services to the people.
So I want to ask you, you've been the longest serving roads and highways minister in the country. 9 years, you've made a huge contribution. And this is the 1 year before elections. What are the priority projects for you right now?
Actually, I never think about election. One thing is absolutely correct, that every political leader and political party needs support from the people. I always believe that whatever the best which we can do for the people, for the society and for the country, that is 100% our responsibility. And I always feeling that and telling to the people that politics is an instrument of socio-economic reform. I am a political leader. I got good support from the people. Even the opposition party support me in many times. So I am confident if you are doing good job, good work for the interest of the people, people are supporting you. So I am not of that opinion that you should work by considering the politics and your political gains.
No, but any projects that you really want to deliver before?
We have got a lot of projects. We are doing thousands of projects. Every project is important. Suppose Jojila tunnel we are making in Kargil. It is important for Ladakh, Leh and Kashmir. If you are making Atal tunnel in Himachal Pradesh, it is to be useful for Himachal Pradesh. We are making 18 tunnels from Jammu to Srinagar, where 14 tunnels are already completed. It is useful for Jammu and Kashmir. We are connecting Kashmir to Kanyakumari, starting from Manali, Rohtang Pass, coming Atal tunnel, coming to 5 tunnels we are making to coming to Jojila. Highest tunnel length of the tunnel is 12 kilometers. Then we come to Jedmore tunnel, coming to Srinagar. Then Srinagar to Jammu highway. Then before Katra we will take Delhi Katra highway and coming to Delhi and Delhi to Surat. And Surat, there we are making new green road from Surat to Nashik, Nashik to Ahmednagar, Ahmednagar to Solapur, Solapur to Karnool. Then you don't need to go for Mumbai and Pune for going to South India. Then after Karnool we are going to connect it to Bangalore, Cochin, Hyderabad, Trivandrum, Kanyakumari, Chennai, all the South India. So it is going to reduce the distance between Delhi to Chennai by 320 kilometers.
By when do we, what are the timelines on this?
I feel that 70 to 80% of the project we will complete before the end of December this year.
Wonderful. That's just
because Mumbai, Delhi, already up to Vadodara we have completed.
Okay.
We are now already invite the Prime Minister to open the another section from going up to Ratlam.
Okay.
It is in the process. So
by December this year, you're saying we can travel from Delhi to Chennai by road?
No.
Okay.
70-80%.
70 to 80%.
Because already it is a part of Delhi Mumbai Expressway.
Right.
And before end of December, we want to complete Delhi Mumbai Expressway. So up to Surat it will be completed.
Okay.
Then in Surat there are 12 packages. Out of these 6 packages after Solapur, Karnool, already work has started.
Okay.
Then there was some environmental problem from Surat to Nasik. Now it is resolved. So I am confident the work has already started.
Okay.
So I feel that we will be in position to start that.
Right. So, we've spoken about sustainable infrastructure, you've spoken about reducing air pollution. Also, when we are building new roads and highways, there have been concerns raised by our hill states, and we've seen that happening also, like what's happened in Himachal, Uttarakhand. So how are we ensuring that sustainability goes hand in hand as India develops?
Actually, we have taken a lot of decisions regarding the environment, regarding the ecology and environment. We have now bamboo crash barriers.
Okay.
Then we are using 50% this West tire rubber powder into bitumen. It is rubberized bitumen. Then we have already used 30 lakh ton of municipal garbage in UR2 ring road of Delhi. We have already used 30 lakh ton of municipal garbage in in Ahmedabad Dolero Express Highway.
Okay.
Now we have just going to launch the policy for using municipal waste in road construction.
Okay.
Then we are already completed 1000 Amrut Sarovar. We are using waste, particularly the steel waste, in the road construction. We are using aggregate availability which is not useful anywhere, we can use in the road construction. Then we have transplanted 68,000 trees just in Aurangabad near Python.
Okay.
We have just transplanted 51 wood plants, 100 years old, successfully.
Okay.
And the way in which we have already planted 3 meter size of tree, 3 crore 60 lakh trees already we have planted, E-tag is there.
Okay. But when it comes to building roads in the fragile regions with the fragile ecology,
There are some problems. To be frankly speaking, because of the recent experience, we need to have new technology. We are taking advice from the people of world standard, technical advice, some of the company from Switzerland also. And we are now making that how we have to improve, because this time in the Himachal Pradesh, really it was a very bad situation. This is the time that, because Himalaya is very fragile, it's not a rock. So because of heavy rains, it become a big problem. Even in Uttarakhand also we are making tunnels. But I admit that this is the time that we have to take the consultancy from the world standard, and we have to maintain the safety of the people, and that is very important. The clean fuel and safety is very important for all of us, and that is we have the highest priority for that.
I want to talk to you about clean fuel. I mentioned Tesla wanting to come and invest. Also, automakers switching to providing options with more electric vehicle options. Any specific incentives that have been planned? Any PLI
Actually,
schemes
I
in
am
the
telling you
works?
frankly, when I was taken charge as a minister, the size of automobile industry was 4.50 lakh crore. 4 lakh 50,000 crore. Now, the size of the industry is 12 lakh 50,000 crore. It is 3 times more.
3 times more.
This is the industry which up till now create 4 crore 50 lakh jobs. This is the industry which is giving maximum GST to the state government and central government.
Okay.
This is the industry which is giving contribution of 6% growth in GDP. So, in our GDP 40% is from automobile sector. This is the industry which have the export of 4 lakh crore. So, this our number was when I was taken charge as a minister and Modi ji taken charge as a prime minister, our number was 7th. Now our number is 3rd. The first is USA, second is China, third was Japan. We just surpassed Japan 2 months before, and we are now 3rd.
As the largest auto market.
Yes,
in the
and
world.
we want to make Indian automobile as #1 manufacturing hub in the world.
So
And
you're
that is the
saying
mission.
you're saying that these companies have enough money to invest on their own, and
They have got it 100%.
they don't need additional incentives to go green.
Actually, what I am telling you, with the starting point, you remember the example of mobile phone.
Yeah.
When I taken mobile phone from Ericsson in Mumbai,
Ji.
at that time the cost was 1,25,000,
Fair.
and now the mobile is available with 3 to 4,000.
Right.
So when the volume is increased,
Right.
ultimately cost is going to reduce. Now, because of lithium-ion battery, we are also having the successful technology on sodium ion, zinc ion, aluminum ion technology. So the way in which it is going to reduce the cost of electricity. Now in Jammu, we have got lithium ion. The 6% of the stock of the world is there. And now our import of lithium ion is 1200 ton per year. So by fast process, if we can get the lithium ion from Jammu, we will be more competitive in the world, because the 6% of the lithium ion stock is in India. So there are a lot of things they are moving. We have a lot of 400 startup who are making two-wheelers, electric two-wheelers.
Right. So this EV policy, there was some controversy around it. Startups, EV players were complaining that they are not getting the incentives in time. Is there a relook at the EV policy?
That is actually this is with the Industries Ministry. Dr. Mahendranath Pandey is the minister. But today also in the CM program he declared a lot of things. People was very much happy about it.
There is also talk of a PLI of this hydrogen dispensing station.
We are trying for that. We have a meeting with the Heavy Industries Ministry, and we are going to suggest them that for futuristic plan, futuristic development, futuristic vision and futuristic technology, hydrogen is very important. And for making stations, hydrogen filling station,
Absolutely.
we don't have the technology. So this is the time that we need to have a Indian, make in India and made in India technology. We need to encourage the people for that. I am talking to Heavy Industry Minister today. We have in the same program, and we have the meeting, and we will decide about it.
Okay. And when it comes to phasing out of cars that are very polluting, like you mentioned diesel cars.
The scrapping policy is the most important policy. We are appealing to the automobile manufacturers that if you can give some concessions, the people who submit to the certificate of scrapping, if you can give them some concession, it will be attraction, because of scrapping. 18% demand is going to increase. That is to be benefit to the automobile industry.
Fair enough.
And if we can reduce the cost of component by using the scrapping, we will get steel, plastic, rubber, aluminium, copper. We will reduce the cost of components by 30%, and that will be a great benefit, that we will be more competitive in international market, and we will get the advantage as far as our export is concerned.
Wonderful. You would mention it in the morning, but then there was a clarification coming in from you on 10% GST on diesel cars. Is that something that you have discussed with the finance
Actually,
minister?
I was telling to the people that we are making good roads. And because of that, the automobile number is increased. And it is sometimes increased by 15%, 20%. So they are getting good business. But 2014, in the passenger vehicle, there was 48% of the vehicle was diesel vehicle. Now it comes to 18%. But still, because of the number is increased, the diesel vehicles are also increased. Now diesel is a hazardous fuel.
Right.
And we are facing serious problem for pollution. So I request them that you should take the decision and use alternative fuel and biofuel, electric, by which it can be, we can reduce the pollution. But if you are not going to do it, then we don't have any option to charge 10% more GST on the diesel vehicle. And if you are not going to change, then I will move to recommend it to the finance ministry.
Okay.
But that was a statement to request them that you should adopt alternative fuel and biofuel.
Okay.
I don't have any intention to have the tax on the diesel, but because of pollution, even there is a report that in the Delhi, it is because of the pollution, the life of the people is going to reduce by 10 years. This is a very serious problem.
Absolutely.
And that is I am trying to convince them.
Any other initiatives that you have in mind for road safety? That's another, we've built these roads and highways, but there are accidents that are happening. Road safety is a big concern, whether it's enforcement, whether it is just spreading more awareness. We
have 5 lakhs accidents, 1,50,000 deaths, and out of which 18 to 34 age group, 60% deaths are there. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
We are trying our level best. Automobile engineering, road engineering, we are taking lot of steps. Now star rating is going to launch. And in the road sector also we are taking lot of safety measures. But we are also encouraging education related to the road safety. Then enforcement, we have already passed the new Motor Vehicle Act. And regarding emergency also, we are making lot of services, heliport also, for taking patient to the hospital.
Any number of heliports that have been planned?
We are making 670
across the
country. The roadside amenities, out of which 280 places where the heliports will be available.
Okay.
So we are trying, but frankly speaking, we are not satisfied. Still we are not in position to reduce the accident because we need to change the human behavior of the common man. If you are going on the road, you have to sweep two-wheeler, you must have helmet. On the mobile phone, you should not talk on the drive of scooter, car. That is very important. You have to obey the rules of the road. If the red signal is there, you have to wait. If the one way is there, you should not go on that road, the opposite direction. You have to obey the rules of the road. That is very important.
That's true.
In the Meerut-Delhi highway, there was a big accident.
Yeah.
It is because one school bus was going on wrong side, and other way there is a SUV was there. And accident was 6 deaths were there.
Yeah.
So somewhere we need the cooperation from the society, from the people, and even I am asking for the media, NGOs, social worker, universities, colleges, that they should support all our mission, particularly in the road safety.
Road construction has gone down in the last 2 to 3 years by almost 10% every year since 2021. Any specific reason? Has that happened by design, or is that something, are there challenges that you encounter?
That was because of the COVID, there was some problem. But now we are also trying, we are making process fast. We are now encouraging BOT, and by which we will be in position to again to increase the, I feel that the end of March, our road construction award and construction record will be satisfied.
Two things, when it comes to the private sector coming and investing in road building, now we've seen a lot of infrastructure companies that have gone for bankruptcy. They complain that they're not able to make margins. So is that something that you are?
This is not the case.
Okay.
Today when I taken charge as minister, there was 406 project was the stall project. And there we saved the Indian bankers from the NP of 3 lakh crores. We have resolved the issues. And today the way in which sector is going on, people are putting 20%, 30% less. At the time when I taken charge as minister, there was 40 to 60 contractors. Today we have 450 contractors.
Okay.
And they are financially strong.
So they are coming.
There is no delay, project is very negligible.
Okay.
and sector is moving very fast. Every year we are giving contract of more than 3.5 lakh crore, 3 lakh, 4 lakh crore.
So
Now
private
target-
sector, you're saying private sector has the appetite now to come forward.
Yes, now we
They
are
are
going
coming
for
forward.
BOT,
Okay.
by which we will get the good response from the investor and the bankers, and I am confident that it will be a great thing for us.
Regarding cost overruns, Dwarka Expressway was in the news because of the amount of time and
No
funds.
cost turnover was there. I am telling you frankly.
Okay.
Actually, in Bharatmala, we have submitted the proposal to the cabinet that 5,000 kilometer of new road we will convert from 2 lane to 4 lane, and approximately the cost was given 18 crore rupees per kilometer.
Okay.
For the single lane, 9 crore rupees. And there was written that the ring road and flyovers, after the detailed project report, we will submit the cost.
Okay.
Now the Dwarka Express Highway length is coming 583 kilometer, single lane.
Okay.
Double lane it will come 281 kilometer, 82 kilometer. So the cost is coming 9.5 crore rupees per kilometer. So it is coming approximately 18 crore. But still there are 4-layer bridges, then tunnels. You will see the state of art project is there. The first time in India on single pier, double-decker bridges are there. So still the cost is with the what CAG is telling. It should be 18 crore. It comes to 18.5 crore. And when we go for tender, there was 12%. The contractor quote that 20% lower the cost, and that is to be the advantage. So there is no anything. We are very transparent, corruption free, time bound, and result oriented.
Okay.
And I just appeal the people, if you have any single example of the contractor has to come to me for getting clearance for them, I am ready to give any punishment to me. We are transparent, time bound, result oriented, quality conscious, and corruption free. And under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi ji, we are very much committed for the good quality of road. And my dream is to make Indian road infrastructure equivalent to USA before the end of 2024.
Wow, I do hope that that happens. That it's already happening, because earlier there was a huge difference between the quality of roads. When when we look at earlier, we would hear problems of land acquisition. Is that still the problem? Are you still encountering such
problems are
challenges?
everywhere.
Okay.
It is the test of the leadership that how they are going to resolve the problem. I am always telling the people that there are some people who convert problems into opportunities, and there are some people who convert opportunities into the problem. Presently, we have already taken a decision that if the 90% land acquisition is there, then only we can award the road. Appointment date will be given, and that is why we have resolved the issue. Our environment minister Bhupendra Yadav and his ministry is very cooperative, and even state government are very cooperative regarding land acquisition. We are taking help from railway, so everything we have got cooperation from the stakeholders, and that is the reason that we have made the success story.
All right. Well, we do hope that you continue making problems into opportunities. Wish you the very best, Mr. Gadkari, and we do hope that you realize your dream of converting Indian roads like the US roads. Thank you so much.
Thank you.